Welcome back to CTR, where we talk about issues related and regarding cancer. Today, I want to speak about, in this video, I want to speak about something serious: death and dying. Death and dying. You know, when I was at school, at university, I read the book. I got hold of the book written by Elisabeth Kubler. I don't know if that person is still alive or not, where the writer speaks about 5 stages of grief. You know, I was reading it just for fun and just to know how to deal with counseling if I get to that stage. I didn't know that those 5 stages of grief, I'm the one that I ended up needing them. You know, because death and dying is a very, very serious issue. It's not easy. It's not easy into all the cultures. In our culture, Zulu culture, sorry about that. In our culture, death is one of the rites of passages that is very, very important. So, and it's respected. It's our tradition. It's our culture. So, as a Christian, though, I'm looking at it in another different angle as well, in a different way than only our tradition and culture. So, death is very, very serious. So, the fact is, if you're being told, for example, I was told that I have cancer. The word cancer really shook me. Like you feel like the world is moving around you and moving away from you. You feel that you can fall down anytime. It's like the world is spinning around your head. The first thing that comes into your mind is that, oh, I'm dying. I'm going to die, which is not an easy thought to process. And another question is, how long do I have? You just really, how long do I have? And when I first heard the word cancer, you sweat, you don't sleep well, and the doctor that we went to, that transferred us to a hematologist. Excuse me. He gave us anxiety tablets that really helped to help me to sleep, to help us at home to sleep, because my wife was really shocked. My kid was really not happy. Nobody was happy to hear the news that I might have cancer. So when the oncologist hematologist confirmed that I had cancer, that was a last nail in a coffin. When it was not an easy time. It was not an easy. Those weeks were really tough, and to be told the kinds of cancer that you have again, and that it is aggressive. It makes things even worse. It makes things even tough. And then if you go to and Google it on the internet as well, man, I can advise you today that if you've been told that you've got aggressive cancer and you don't know how much time to have to live, just don't Google that. Just don't Google anything, especially if you feel and you have hope that you can still fight it and still have a little bit of fight in your body and in your mind, that you can still fight it and your heart is strong enough to fight it. So just don't Google anything. Just deal with the information you're getting from the doctors and see if you can find other ways to beat cancer. So now, why I'm saying this is that every information that is telling you that you're going to die, it doesn't help in a situation where you've received bad news that you're going to die. So that is why I'm saying today, death and dying at some point as a cancer patient. At this point, I can call myself, because my wife wants me to call myself cancer survivor, which I am. I'm still on remission at the moment. So it's good to deal with the process and process this in our heads, that we are human beings. We're going to die one day. It's just that we don't know when. But with the days that God has given us, let us just live it and enjoy life. and face the fact that yes, we've got cancer, yes, we're going to die, but let us enjoy every day as it comes, especially if you are lucky enough to be on remission and start to live life careful and start to live with this thing behind your mind. You know that you've got this thing that I'm always aware of, which is cancer. So in that way, just focus on living. But to be honest, you do go through the stages of grief, whether we like it or not. You do get angry. You do need you do get into this what they call bargaining stage, where you really don't know what's going on. You do get into all those stages, as the Kubler Ross in the book has said. Just if you can find that old copy of Kubler Ross about 5 stages of grief, or just Google it and find it and try and read some few things, because I cannot go through here. I'm not in a class where I can teach about death and dying. But what I wanted to say is that we need to get into a stage where we accept the fact that we need to get into the issues of death and dying. I know first thing that happens to every one of us who've been told that we've got cancer, we get into we just deny it. It's just like maybe they've made a mistake. Maybe the news will come back and say, no, we've made a mistake. And then you get angry, you get into bargaining period, and then you get into depression. I'm sorry that I'm naming these things now. You get into depression. I don't think I was depressed at some point, but I felt that I was getting a little bit stressed as the time goes on, because watching TV, it becomes a little bit of a problematic. But I just told myself to say, look, I'm just going to enjoy shows, because I wasn't moving enough. In the first few months of my chemo, things were not very well, so I just have to watch something. Well, I was, to be honest, I was watching more things about Mount Everest climbing, camping. I like camping, so I don't think I will be allowed here at home to go to Mount Everest. But anyway, I like those kinds of stuff. So those things help me to get by with the days, and to. But I was a little bit stressed. If somebody mentioned things about cancer, I could feel it. If somebody says something awkward about cancer, I'll feel it. If somebody says something wrong, something bad, I will feel it. Sometimes at home, they don't know how to take care of cancer patients. So I want to say to you, if you've got cancer, to say you are the one who need to take care of yourself. Just if people are there to help you, if you can't do anything, tell them what you need. Tell them what will help you. Don't rely on them trying to help you, because they sometimes don't know. Sometimes they just make decisions that you think these people, they want me to die already. It's just that they don't know. So just help them to help you. So, and then the thing is, if you feel depressed, get out of that by accepting the fact that you are the one who are in charge of your life. You are in charge of yourself. So get out of that process. Process things quickly, because it's not easy. If you still take medication and chemo or whatever kind of medication or treatment you're going through, get into that quickly. Get out of depression. Get out quickly, because you need to live your life. As I said, we don't know how much long God has given us. So make sure accept it as quickly as possible. Accept it as quickly as possible. I'm sorry to say it as it is, but accept it, because if you don't, you're going to live your life being depressed, being feeling pain for yourself, feeling down, and you can't even see that the nature outside is beautiful. It's windy here, but I even enjoy to listening to the wind, to listen to the rain, to see it's hot as well. I don't like hot, I like more cold. But hey, God has given us this day, so why not enjoy it? Because it's awesome, it's beautiful out there, it's awesome, it's so nice to look outside. So enjoy it, enjoy those times. As I said, because to deal with the matters of death is not easy. Some people go even in a crazy way to start thinking that when I'm dead, I want this to happen. When I'm dead, don't. If God has given you the fight in your bones and into your heart and to your head, just fight this and just be on a positive way of thinking, to say that I'm going to make it through the treatment. I'm not saying not be realistic, because sometimes if you feel bad, you feel bad. Days are not the same. Some days you're feeling bad, some days you're feeling better. If it is a good day, just enjoy it. It's a good day for you. Enjoy it. Don't be afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of dying, but I don't like to die. I don't think everybody can come up and say, yes, tomorrow I want to die. I don't think that happens to normal human beings. But yeah, we are here. We are facing these diseases. Let's face it like we mean it. Let's face it and let's strive in still facing it. Let's take this thing, whatever decision treatment you want to take it as I took chemo, so chemo has worked for me, and whatever medication they're giving me, it works for me, and then it's giving me opportunity to enjoy these days, and enjoy the fact that we can have these nice days outside and enjoy the sun and enjoy whatever is going on and enjoy our family and enjoy every day is just gold. Every day it's amazing. So let us enjoy that. Are we going to die? Yes, of course we are going to die. With cancer, who knows? But we are happy that God has given us this time to live. So I will once again talk about death and dying. It helps me to talk about it because it helps me to get it out there. I hope it will help somebody to see somebody like me who will say, yes, we are facing the bad situation. Yes, the fact that we have got cancer, which means we are dying. Are we going to die, all of us, one day? Yes, we are going to die, all of us, one day. So that's death when we are no longer in this world. At the moment, we feel like we are dying because we've been diagnosed with this terrible disease called cancer. But me and you will fight it. Me and you, we're going to be the end of this. We're going to enjoy life, even if we're living with this disease called cancer. Let us thrive. Let us thrive on it. And let us get into the to what we call we are in remission. Let us get into that stage. Let us get into the stage. Let us fight. Let us not put death into our head and into our heart. And then let us not make death depress us. Once we've still got breath, let us live our lives to the fullest. So I'll talk about that in another time, but not maybe as the time goes. I'll need to revisit this subject because it's not an easy one, especially as people who are being diagnosed with cancer. So thank you.